Level 1. Candidate. You submit an application on the website, filling out a long questionnaire about yourself, education, work, travel, connections. Months of silence pass, and then suddenly an invitation arrives for an interview in Virginia, at your own expense. In a gray office, you are questioned for hours about your past, childhood, views, weaknesses, mistakes. Then comes the polygraph, sensors, the operator's cold voice, and questions that get under your skin. The machine may not detect lies, but fear forces you to be completely honest. Weeks later, a letter arrives. You have been accepted into the clandestine service training program. From that moment on, there is almost no turning back. Level 2, Trainee. You are sent to the farm, a closed base in the forests of Virginia. 18 months of strict routine, waking at dawn, runs, classes on world politics, terrorism, and the craft of intelligence. You are taught to notice details others ignore, recurring faces, cars, strange coincidences. You master surveillance detection, working with dead drops, lockpicking, and covert document photography. A separate block focuses on recruitment, psychology, pressure, manipulation, money, ideology, blackmail, and ego. 4 levers through which people can be controlled. Training operations take place in real cities where instructors try to catch you. Almost half the group does not make it through. Those who remain are the ones who can keep their composure and live in constant duality. Level 3. Operative under diplomatic cover. Your first posting is to a country in Eastern Europe. Officially, you are a political attaché, receptions, reports, diplomatic meetings. Unofficially, a hunt for sources. You analyze officials, military officers, scientists, business people, looking for cracks in their lives, debts, ambitions, grudges, beliefs. Recruitment takes months of building trust. First comes friendship, then assistance, then dependence. You do not demand betrayal at once. You make it gradual. The first asset appears after 8 months of subtle maneuvering. The report goes to Washington, and your career begins to gain momentum. Level 4. Non-official cover. You are offered a move to the most risky format of work. Without official cover. No diplomatic immunity, no embassy behind you. In case of failure, the state will disavow you. You are given a legend, a new biography, a profession, a front company with real offices. You live this role around the clock. Neighbors, close friends, even your partner do not know the truth. Communication with headquarters is through codes and dead drops. You operate in countries where the U.S. has no formal presence. The stakes are high. More freedom, more access, and maximum risk. Level 5. Paramilitary Officer. After your cover is nearly exposed, you are transferred to a special unit. The new training is military. Building assaults, explosives, parachute jumps, survival. The instructors are former members of elite forces. Now, you not only recruit, but also take part in direct operations. In Afghanistan, you hunt militant leaders, work with questionable allies, and call in drone strikes. Sometimes the target is confirmed, sometimes the intelligence is wrong, and innocents die. Doubts have to be suppressed. Tomorrow there is a new mission. The awards are classified, the consequences are not. Level 6. Team Commander. After years of service, you lead your own team. 8 people for whom you are personally responsible. In Libya, amid the chaos of civil war, your mission is to locate and destroy chemical weapons that could fall into the hands of terrorists. Night raids, deals with militias, intelligence from questionable informants. You find hidden stockpiles and eliminate dangerous reserves. In the final stage, the convoy is attacked. There is 1 dead and several wounded. You carry a fighter under fire to the evacuation point. Officially, the mission is a success. Unofficially, the cost is too high. Level 7, Chief of Station. Injuries and years of service move you into a leadership position. Now you are the CIA's chief officer in the country. All operations and reports pass through you. You coordinate dozens of officers and hundreds of assets, communicate with the ambassador and local intelligence services. Every decision can trigger a diplomatic crisis. Washington demands results. Politicians demand caution. Sleep shrinks to a few hours and family is left in the past. You manage a complex system where successes remain secret and mistakes become scandals. Level 8, Head of a Black Site. You are assigned to run a secret prison that officially does not exist. The detainees are high-ranking terrorists, captured without trial. The task is to extract information by any methods permitted at the time. The boundaries of what is acceptable are blurred. Laws change, and the justifications sound convincing. You tell yourself that you are preventing attacks and saving lives. But at night, questions arise. Where the line lies between protecting your country and losing your own humanity. Level 9, Directorate Head. At headquarters, you lead an entire region or program. Under your control are hundreds of officers, thousands of sources, and a vast classified budget. You brief the president, take part in closed-door meetings, and authorize operations in countries where the U.S. is officially not at war. Decisions are made quickly and without publicity. Intelligence prevents threats, but sometimes triggers new conflicts. You understand the scale of the system and your role within it. Level 10, The Ghost. After 3 decades of service, a quiet ceremony and the highest award, one that cannot be placed on a shelf. Everything you did remains classified. Friends are scattered across the world. Many are dead. Your family knows only the legend. The pension is respectable, but at night the memories return. Operations, betrayals, losses. You live with the weight of decisions no one will ever know about. And somewhere a new candidate is filling out an application, dreaming of adventure and glory. He does not yet understand that behind this work stand loneliness, moral compromises, and a lifetime of silence. The cycle begins again.